Hello everybody, and today we are back with Scratch. So if you don't remember how to get to it, you go to your new tab, you search Scratch 2. Then you click here, and then just create. Something I did find out was if you go to here, you can actually, let's just say 3D shooter, and somehow people have made 3D games in Scratch. Do you realize Scratch is 2D? So Scratch is 2D, and yet people made 3D games. I'm piloting that 14. Anyways, I just got distracted. We are still on Scratch. So, we got a doozy today. We're doing, which one should I do? Let's see. Should I do this one? A little platformer. Poo. Probably fits that on the first stage. There we go. Now it should have lifted you up. Good. Do. So I might make this one. Or this one. Which is really simple. It's just pew. Pew, pew. Boom. Boom. Bob. Okay. Actually, we're gonna do this one. This one's gonna be really long, so stick with me. Just a little bit. So, I know it looks like a lot, and there are 32 backdrops, but we will get it done in a multi-part series or not. So, okay, gonna do, if I do another one, this will be where I show what we do. So, to start off, we go to events, we do when flag clicked. Switch backdrop to backdrop 1. Now we're going to go down the variables and make on ground run speed. This is so it's not just moving, it's more authentic. Jump speed. Okay, let's not do that. Jump speed. Okay. So we're going to want to hide all of these. Or you can keep them to show how they change. See how they change. So we wanted to change the first sprite. We delete it. We do draw a new one. I do a stickman, so just do any color you like. For this one, I'm going to do green. Make it just standing up. That's terrible for standing up. Then we just need 28. So then we just need the head and the arms. So that's sprite, one of our most important sprites. So let's name that normal. So we also need a jump, and a run. So we're gonna duplicate this. I made my running animation a little weird, so let's just erase everything but the head. So redraw the body, but then sort of like bend the legs. Don't do that, that looks weird. Just name this one run. And then we duplicate normal again for jump 1, which is just normal person, but with slightly angled up legs. That's way too far. Slightly. Sort of like this, which is, we're going to name this one jump 1. Then we have jump 2, which will be more like this. There. So we should have 4 phases for your guy. Good. So now, we need to make the background. We're going to start with just a few backgrounds for today. So just pick any color and make sure you remember those numbers. So I'm going to do this. Make the saturation anything you want, the brightness. Just remember, make sure those numbers are important for you, because they are. Now you want just as much size as we can get, because we're going to do something like that. And then we need a background, right? So we pick another number. So I'm just going to go red, because I wanted to. Actually, I could just do kablam, back. And now we've got, actually this looks horrible. Let's see what that looks. Actually, that's the same. Kaboom. Let's see, what would be a good background? Something like that. Now we put it to the back. So this is important. That color on the ground might be one of the most important parts in this entire code. Okay, so now we're going to want to size our guy down. So make it as tiny as you like. For me, I'm going to make it like 50. Anyways, back to the code. Set jump speed to 0. Run speed to 0. On ground to 0. So then we need to make sure, so those coordinates, then we do go to. Okay, so this is like the only code we have right now. Don't worry, you're about to get going. So then we need to repeat until sensing touching color. So just copy this backdrop a few more times. Add in a color that's going to be like your deadly. So I'm going to do orange. So I'm going to pick orange. And I'm going to slightly customize my landscape. And now we're going to just get a random color. And that's going to be our, like, bad thing. Okay? Why can't I unselect that? Well. So I'm just going to put like 2 of these. So those are going to be the bad things. So then, like, add some unique levels. So just do what you like. I am going to make one that's And here it's going to be, so I'm going to need the same color as the ground. Then we're going to put that sitsy sits. That 10. So then a line. And then here comes another one of the really important things. We need a color for your next area. So I'm just going to use red because that's what I ended up picking. So then we go back to the code for this guy. Repeat until touching color, right? After a few more backdrops and stuff, I'm just going to start duplicating because why not? So just customize the backdrops as much as you want. But then eventually we're going to want one that's sort of like this, where it goes up. And then we need your victory one. So I'm just going to make that pink. Now this does not look like the real one. So basically, we're going to go, the code will be repeat until touching color. We drag select on the pink. So, and then we have change X by variable run speed. Change Y by variable jump speed. Okay. Change jump speed by -1. Okay. So, I know it looks like a lot of code, but this is like the only code needed. The real game, it just has 3 worlds, so I need to repeat the code multiple times. But it turns out it's just 3 different worlds, so you only need 1 code and then you can just duplicate all of that. So anyways, we go back up to the top. Then we have if sensing touching color, select whatever color the ground was. Oh wait, I forgot my and. Touching color, sensing, and blank equals greater than 0. Uh-oh. Less than 0? What the? Let's see. Does it still work? Okay. Then I guess it's blank than 0. Odd. Repeat until not touching color. You know, your ground color. Change Y by 1. Kaboom. And then below the repeat until, set jump speed to 0. So you want it there. Set on ground to 1. Not 2. 1. So now see our jump speed is going crazy. It's because we haven't incorporated a movement system yet. But look, we're already there. We don't have much more to do. So then below here, we do if, then, sensing, key, whatever key you want. We're going to do space. And on ground equals 1. set on ground to 0, set jump speed to 12. So look, we've actually already got a good bit of code done. We'll have to do the animation soon in the next level. But anyways, as in the code is if sensing key, whatever key you want, I am doing A. Change run speed by -2. So maybe like, why can't we just do move 10 steps or change X by that? Because that would be a solid amount. It will be like boop. Instead of a slightly, it slows down over time. So let me show you. The way this one works, see how it like, when you do it, it sort of keeps moving? That's what doing the run speed will do. Otherwise, it would just be a boop, 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 like a teleport. And then we just duplicate this, but instead we make it D. And then at the bottom, we do set run speed to operators, this thing, to jump the run speed 0.7. And that's literally all the code. So if this works, what the heck? What's wrong? Oh, I forgot to change that to a 2. Now we've got this. And that doesn't work yet. So we just got a little runner. If we do space, see, our numbers will change. So that's why the variables are on screen. You don't have to have them there, but that shows you what's going on in the code. And then we do, this is for the jump animation. When space key pressed, looks, switch costume to jump 1, wait 0.3 seconds. So this one might not look as good as this one, but that's alright. So jump, wait 0.3 seconds, switch costume to jump 2, wait 0.3 seconds, switch costume to jump 1. And then wait 0.3 seconds, switch costume to normal. So now when we jump, whee! Dang it, the thing's angled. Give me a moment to fix that. Let's just crop it to look more straight. So just select it, make it straight. Whee! See? Now I've got a little jump animation. So I know he doesn't tilt on hills, but I don't know how to do that code, so that's it. That's that. So then we have when one of our movement keys is pressed, so I'm doing A. Repeat 1. So I know I could just, I don't know why I need the repeat. It's just like, that's what I did. I coded this game pretty long ago. Because even though if you put 0 seconds, 0 seconds will be infinity. So while it's fast, it's not infinity. Even though it says 0 seconds. So technically in 0 seconds, there should be like an infinite amount of things, but no. So 0.1 seconds. Switch costume to normal. Then just duplicate this and make it your other normal movement key. So now we have a run animation, and I just realized just how long the legs are on normal, so now I'm just going to do kaboom kablam. Shorter legs. Whee! Doop 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 doop. Again, the legs are still too long. But now the body. Actually, that looks like a good slip man in the animation. Doop 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 doop. Whee! So now I need the switch code. Wait, why do I have two of these? We don't need that. Delete. Right. So we do when flag clicked, forever, if touching color, the color should be the door. Next backdrop, go to wherever your starting position was. So in my case, it would be negative 226, 17. So now when I touch this, if my code worked correctly, maybe I just have to click flag again. Yay! Woo! This one does just look like a cheap ripoff of the real game, which even though, right, I haven't coded the def. Should probably also move those lines to be a little more accessible. Doop 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 doop. Wee! 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 Huh? Did I just fall through that? Wait a minute. What the? How'd that happen? Oh, these lines are too skinny. Let's make it 20. The lines are too skinny, so 10 is not big enough. Make them 20. I don't know how I fell through them, but I did. So I did get a little lazy and just didn't make unique levels. I just kept copying them, but I know you guys would make unique levels and not copy mine. Hopefully. Anyways, that's 20. 20. 20. Then we need to make this one 20. 20. 20. 20. What is wrong with my jump speed? So that's what's going on with the jump speed right now. For gravity, it is constantly changing to match what's going on. Why is it not working? Okay. What's my color here? Fill 68. Really? Really? I was off by... It is 66. So why am I falling through the lines? What's wrong with the game? What the... Ah, the lines must not be in the front. Front. Let's see if it works now. Now it works. I just fall for this one. Okay, so let's see if I coded it. So make sure the lines are in the front for like if you do something like this. Or why is the game glitched? Okay, what is F11? So now instead of lines, because it doesn't want to work for some odd reason, I'm just going to draw. I don't know why it's not working like the first game did. And why is the line not on my mouse cursor? Forget it. I'm just drawing over it because it would take way too long to delete it. But if you have to do something like this, do whatever one you feel like. Okay. Deep-a-deep-a-deep-doo. Whee! Now it's working. I just had to draw it. And the line... You're doing so good, game. So good. Also, the animation might break if you jump while running. I don't know why that happens. It just does. So now I'm just double checking to make sure every level is playable and possible. And as soon as you touch this, everything shuts down. Unless you want to make more levels. Anyways, that's most of the code, I think. Alright. We still need the one forever if. So I need to switch to one of the backdrops with my danger stuff. Touching color. Select your lava stuff, or whatever you want to call it. Switch backdrop. Instead of next backdrop, it needs to be switch backdrop to backdrop 1. Your starting backdrop. And that is all the necessary code. Now, if you want to do more worlds, make more backdrops. And at the bottom of the repeat until, do next backdrop. Then you can just duplicate all of this and then do another world ending one and then another one. So for another finish. And then at the end you do sounds. You just find one you want. So I'm just gonna do yeah. Play sound meow until done. Play sound meow until done. Play sound meow until done. Okay, so now I just need to finish the game. Or you can just do backdrop 6. Wait, oh, my lava code's working. Yay! Yes. Duplicate. That is so unnecessary, but I love it. Wait 1 second. Switch backdrop to backdrop 1. Go to your starting position, whatever that may be. -226, 17. So this should be your code. Because that is all the necessary code right there. And of course, make it so the variables don't show on screen. So now you've got your little jump game. But everybody probably wants a soundtrack. Am I right? Yeah, I'm probably right. When flaglet, forever, sound, find a sound. You can use one of the built-in sounds in percussion. In loops. Or you can be like, song. I would use a real song, I know, but I would use a unknown song, but what is that called? But I would use a real song, but I'll just do like KSP soundtrack. Download. So just find the soundtrack you want. So I'll do like uncopy. I don't know. Is this illegal? Yeah, I think that's illegal. Okay, well, I would show you what anyways, you go down here and then you do upload sound, you scroll through your files, music, blah, 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 and you pick the one you want. That's if you want one that doesn't come with Scratch. I would show you the way it is, but I would just have to exit out. So, anyways, so just gonna do loops. Yeah. So, forever, play sound, dance, whatever one you pick. Now it's a real game. So if the same music gets annoying eventually, play sound, pick random. 2, so do whatever ones are the sounds you have. So I'm gonna have 5 different tracks. Whoa. So 2 for 5 is what I picked. So I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll have 4 different things. That'll be it. So now when I do this, pick random 2 to 5. So now it'll be changing music. If I did go a little fast, feel free to rewatch the video. Something you might want to add is, instead of forever, do repeat until sensing touching color, so that'll disable once you win. 84, so that the music will stop playing as soon as you win. See, watch. The music should stop playing when I... Oh. Right, so we're going to want Okay, anyway. What am I gonna do? That's it. So now just, you've had your own version of this, which is a lot. So, I'm just gonna do this Stickman Jump YouTube version. And if you have a Scratch account, actually you don't need a Scratch account, I am gonna share this. So just A and D movement space to jump. So you can play the game if you want to. The real one is Stickman Jump, which is also on here. Jump. Oh, you're gonna have to scroll down to see it. I know. Okay, so you may have to scroll down a lot. Okay, that's way too much. How? Okay, so, it's down there. Oh, man. How? How have I not found it yet? I scrolled through everything. They would Stickman Jump, and it didn't pop up. Let's see. Stickman Jump, see inside. See project page. It's shared. Huh. Oh well. Well, why was I doing that? Anyway, see you in the